So Triple H woke up today and decided to drop some of the biggest news of the year. As I'm sure you may have already heard, we are getting a 2-night Summerslam in 2026. We are going to have a Summerslam at US Bank in Minnesota that is 2 nights. I don't know what to think about this. By the way, my name's Josh. If you're new here, I am a relatively new WWE fan, so this is catching me by complete surprise. Is this something that the WWE has done before with other events, not WrestleMania? I thought WrestleMania having 2 nights was already a relatively new deal. For it to be SummerSlam, you know, the other basically big event of the year, other half of the year, that seems insane to me. That makes me wonder, is that just a one-off? So again, this is not next year. Next year's SummerSlam hasn't been announced. The 2025 one hasn't been announced. But for Minnesota in 2026, 2 years from now, they're doing a 2-night event. And I'm wondering, is this them trying to create a second WrestleMania level heavy hitting super event? And is this something that they're going to do every single year? Is this going to be a new standard? I've seen some people say that this is like almost like a consolation prize for Minnesota because they've been trying to get a WrestleMania for a long time. So are they getting to launch the one and only ever, maybe not ever, but the one exclusive 2-night SummerSlam? Or are we going to get this every year going forward? And even more than that, is this going to be the standard for some of these major, like the big 3 or 4 PLEs going forward? Are we looking at a potential future 2-night Royal Rumble? It's not impossible, right? If I would have asked you, do you think they'll do a 2-night SummerSlam yesterday? I'm sure you would have probably said no, but the Royal Rumble is almost designed to be 2 nights. Night 1, the women's is main evented by the Women's Royal Rumble, and night 2 would be main evented by the men's or something like that. You know, like that feels not out of the realm of possibility. I think we could see a 2-night Royal Rumble here within the next 3 to 5 years, something like that. But I guess we'll see how this one goes, because SummerSlam is supposed to be like that. One of those big 5 or big 4 like hype shows throughout the year. And I don't know, even as someone who went to SummerSlam last year, I don't remember there being that same hype. Like, it was definitely pretty hyped up. There was stuff to do around the city, but the way WrestleMania was hyped up for 2 nights was insane. So I don't know if we're going to see the same thing for SummerSlam. I'm very curious how you guys think this is going to go, and is this going to be a one-off? So once again, that's going to be August 1st and 2nd of 2026. That's not that far of a drive for me compared to where a lot of these big PLEs have been. And that also gives me a long time to save up. So maybe I'll be going to that event, and it's in a really good looking stadium. If you haven't seen it already, US Bank Stadium is the Minnesota Vikings relatively new stadium that is indoors, but there's a lot of glass, lots of let of natural light in. It's a very beautiful stadium. I would love to go to that. I would love to go there and see that place in person. But let me know what you guys think. I think this could be really cool. I wonder if other fans are going to think this is too much. My first reaction isn't that it'd be too much. I'd be pretty excited to have another time of year where you get a 2-day PLE where they just cram a ton of matches over 2 days, and maybe they do build up matches for it similarly to the way they do for WrestleMania. So let me know. I just wanted to get this out really quick and just talk about this, because that's going to be the big news of the weekend until King of the Ring happens. So all right, thanks for watching, guys. See you guys in the next one.